So we arrived at the hotel in the evening. Beautiful first impressions, very clean, very friendly, lovely hotel. The room, brilliant. Massive bed. It was bigger than a king size. Lovely shower, toilets, everything. Got double rooms, so connected. Kids had their own, it was connected, so very safe, lovely, brilliant for kids. Couldn't recommend it more. Because we arrived in the evening, we needed some food. Went downstairs, huge variety. I've made a separate video on the food in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, so I won't go too deep into the food on this video. I'll still post a few so you can see what it was like, just in case you don't want to watch the food video. But big variety of food, all different cuisines. Kids loved it, I loved it, couldn't complain. Everything was nice there. This is a hotel in the evening, a little walk around after we had our meal. First night, thought I'd have a little scope around, see what it's like. Me being me, we've managed to hitchhike a lift and a little tour around the place. It's always good to just check it out first. First night you get there, have a quick look around everywhere. And I'm sure if you do pull one of these buggy guys over, they'll be more than happy to show you around the place, give you a little tour of the place. Wife loves getting up in the morning, having a coffee on the balcony wherever we go. So we missed breakfast because we was all so tired. We didn't get up till afternoon. Beautiful restaurant, Turtle Bay it was called. Like I said, I've got more of this on the food video separately. Brilliant food. Time to check out the pool. That's all the kids want. Kids would be happy staying by the pool all day long and not going nowhere, but I'm not about that. Me and the missus like to explore and travel. But the pool was good. Nice massive pool. Mad little caves like this leading to other places like the kids club, kids separate pool. There was a slide for the kids. But yeah, brilliant hotel for the kids. All loads of these little extra things. So just as you get through the cave, there's like a kids park on your right, kids pool on your left, slides further on. I mean, I loved it just as much as the kids. I love getting wet, love a bit of water. Mrs. just likes a bit of sunbathing, but I love jumping in all the rides and having cold showers. I've put a few little pictures of the timetable for the kids club, just so you've got a rough idea what sort of activities and stuff they have going on throughout the day. My kids, they wanted to go at the beginning, but once they'd been in the pool, that's it. They never ever wanted to go in there again. So they didn't even get to go in the kids club. Some lucky parents can drop the kids off there and go and do what they're doing, but my kids, they won't leave us. And she's chilling in the pool. I do recommend them floaty type things for kids. They're very safe. They've got the straps so kids can't fall out, but she's pretty good in the water. She loves it. Baby's just used to it now. Now the poolside food and snacks, brilliant it was. Fresh, tasty, kids loved it. Very expensive it was, but when you're side of the pool, you can't be bothered going anywhere. It's worth it. You're not thinking too much about that. Pulled beef tacos, brilliant. I think every time we went to the pool, my daughter had them. Baby was loving it. Baby getting stuck in, you know. I don't know which baby likes funky stuff like this, but she's not like the other two. The other two were a bit fussy as babies, but luckily this baby, she's dipping right in guacamole and all sorts. Loving it. Don't let her get messy. It's alright. Chuck her under the shower. So after a day at the pool, we go to pick up the car. That'll be our car for the next few days. Mrs. is just as into cars as I am, and she picked this one. Could have had a Lamborghini Urus or a G63, but she decided this was the one, so I'm not complaining. I don't mind. Give me a brand new Micra, I'll drive the Micra. Any brand new car is a good car. Time for a boat ride. Advertised as private yacht. I was expecting some big fancy yacht, you know, when it's advertised as a private yacht, but you know, can't complain. It was a nice, I'd say a nice boat, or a mini yacht, shall we call it. Food, lovely food. We had all sorts, sliders, wraps. Kids just dived right in. They were interested in the boat at first, diving into the food. Like I said, all the food I've had here, amazing. Boat ride was brilliant. Captain Kumar, brilliant captain. Had the tunes blasting for us. Yeah, had us on the front deck, relaxing. We do love a good boat ride, you know, in the sun. Got to see birds, got Atlantis. Took us around all the main areas, showed us what's what. Had a nice bed, lovely bed, nice big size, toilet, shower, food, drink, loved it. Time flew. Normally on a boat sometimes you get a bit bored after a couple of hours, but could have stayed on there all day. Brilliant it was. Wife's idea to get a private one this time. Good idea. Sometimes we do go on boat rides with loads of people. It is a different kind of atmosphere and a buzz, but it was nice to have a private one for once. Kids not disturbing everyone at least. One thing I did like about Dubai and certain countries, all their shopping centres, well, most of them have like a kid zone, fun zones, lots to do for kids, rides, amusements, bowling. Should have stuff like that in England, really. But yeah, they have like massive play areas. You can literally spend days near Dubai Mall. There's just so much to do, so much to see. You've probably seen it all before on other people's videos, so I won't go too deep into it. On the way back to Abu Dhabi, drove past the Grand Mosque, beautiful mosque, lovely view at night time. Then back to the hotel, some more food. You know we love our food, and especially when it's as nice as that. So that was the long action-packed day. So we had a nice day out in Dubai, tired, and this was the finish. Missed breakfast again, but breakfast to the room for big. And off to Jummah in the Grand Mosque. The mosque is amazing. I was wowed by it. I've seen many nice buildings, but this was by far one of the best. The architecture, the design, everything amazing it was. So Jummah time, you normally have to book to come view the place, but if you come in at Jummah time, after Jummah, you can walk around, have a look around, take pictures and all sorts. So you've not really got to book then, otherwise you've got to book your slot. But definitely a place to visit. Amazing, whether you're Muslim, non-Muslim. You can come in non-prayer times. If you're non-Muslim, have a look around. Just make sure you're covered and not got tight clothing and stuff. They are pretty strict. They were telling a couple of people off in there, and they were Muslims and they weren't dressed correctly or appropriately, and they had a good telling off. But as long as you're covered up, not dressed with tight clothing on, you should be fine. It's a good little walk around. We went on scorching hot weather it was. Mrs. loves it. Like I said, I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to the heat. I need cold water over my head, so I just stayed mainly in the shade. After that, Jolly Bees. Mrs. always banging on about it, so we thought we'd give it a try. Yeah, nice food. Do recommend it. Jolly Bees. A few different things on there. Like in McDonald's, you get the apple pie. These guys had some pineapple pie. And another place I would recommend, Quranic Park. Dirt cheap. They've got miracles of the Quran, some cave with loads of miracles. A lot of things are similar in Christianity and other religions as well. So some of the miracles, if you're not Muslim, you might have heard of as well. But yeah, that was interesting. Some of the things I knew, some I didn't. So learnt a few things in there. It was a nice experience. So it's a cave with lots of miracles of the Quran. And as you're walking around the Quranic park, they've got natural things growing. Apparently everything these are mentioned in our religion, so they've got all them growing naturally in the building. The park's quite big. We went in the evening, so didn't make the most of it, but we fit it in nevertheless. Directions are everywhere, easy to find. There's a lovely park at the end of it. Kids didn't want to get off there. There's security guard minding the kids there as well. Overall, country is a very safe country. I felt very safe. Beautiful country. Definitely go again. Now, Wendy's. That was the only place I did not like the food in the whole of Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So yeah, don't try Wendy's. That's Ferrari World we're going past, on the way to Warner Bros. Now, I've made a full video on Warner Bros. Amazing it was. I definitely recommend it. Do not miss out on that. I didn't go to Ferrari World because kids are a bit young, I thought, and it's very expensive. No point wasting the money and time on there when they're not going to do anything hardly. But Warner Bros, amazing. Too much stuff to fit in this video, so I've just put short little clips on this video. But like I said, I've got a whole video on Warner Bros, so check that out as well. Brilliant day out. You need a full day. Make sure you go there early as soon as it opens. You will need a full day there to make the most of it. Lots of different food places there as well. Loads to do. So make sure you set off early to make the most of it. like
soon
I
as
said,
you
there
arrive,
was so much to do.
if you
There's
pay
no
them,
way I
could have
50
fitted it in. It would have been
I think
such
it's
a
50
long and
dirhams or
boring
something
video
like that.
if I would have put everything in. What
You
we
can
did
get
in Warner
valet
Bros.
parking.
I do recommend
but
that.
that's
Otherwise,
just
you
a
are
quick
missing about.
little
So
snips
you
of
do the
what
valet
there was to
parking.
do.
They'll pick you up on one of those cart
Lots more
things,
as well.
take you to the entrance.
Didn't get it all in.
Make sure you book online previously beforehand as well.
It.
And
I loved
have a
it
good
as
day.
well, to be honest.
Definitely do
The
not
baby
miss out
loved
on
it.
this place.
There's
if
not
you go
many
to
rides
Abu
the
Dhabi or
baby
Dubai.
can actually go on.
Lots
but
to
there's
eat
so
as well,
much
like I
going
said,
on.
so you've not got to
Keep
worry
you
about
baby
busy.
We got the fast pass as well, which
definitely recommend. Pay the extra. You're not waiting at all. Most you're waiting is 5-10 minutes. So definitely invest in the fast pass if you do go there. Otherwise you can be waiting up to an hour on each ride, and the rides are over within seconds, so you will be gutted. So fast pass, make sure you get it, and make sure you take plenty of money for the kids, because there's so much stuff to. Lovely restaurant after that, Ashes. There's a few of them around in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Lovely food. I was blown away by the food. Daughter got something funky, Chinese as usual. You know me, usual mixed grill and a curry. And the wife had to spice it up a bit. But yeah, definitely recommend the food. We do love the beach. Wife's a good swimmer. Not the best of swimmers myself, but we had a nice day at the beach. And I've put this on the video. Last Exit it was called. Definitely recommend this place. Loads of little food caravan hut type things, different cuisines, different foods. Amazing. That was probably one of the highlights of that. So definitely go there. Last Exit, there is a few of them scattered around Dubai with different types of cuisines, different foods. You drive over, they come over, take your order, and you pay them there. But that is a must do if you go there, so don't miss out on that. We tried lots of different things from there, and definitely worth it. It's an experience in itself just going down there, so definitely check this place out. Loaded fries, loads of different types there. Mrs. had enough of me driving on the last day, put the kids to bed, relaxed. Shisha. Can't go to Dubai and Abu Dhabi without trying the shisha. I'm not one on shishas, but